Alright, what's going on, people? It's your boy Yu-Gi-Oh! We are back with another deck profile. This time we have a first place Houston Regional branded Dracotail deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. But let's get into it. So for this first place deck profile, we got Dracotail back into the format, surprisingly. You know, ever since Jesse Cotton won the YCS Columbus, you know, everybody's been, you know, jumping on the bandwagon for bringing Dracotail back into the format. But let's get into the deck profile. So we got a 41 card list. First card, we got a Dracotail 5-minute. You already know what this card does. During the main phase quick effect, you can discard this card, fusion summon one dragon or spellcaster, fusion monster free extra deck using monster free in hand or field. If this card sends the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set one Dracotail spell/trap from your deck. You can only use each effect of Dracotail 5-minute once per turn. So play 3 of those. 2 Lucius. If this card is no more special summon, you can add one Dracotail monster from your deck to your hand except Dracotail Lucius. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set one Dracotail spell/trap from your deck. You can only use each effect of Dracotail Lucius once per turn. Then we have one Dracotail Frixel. If this card is no more special summon, you can target one Dracotail monster in your graveyard except Dracotail Frixel. Special summon it, then return one monster you control to the hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can set one Dracotail spell/trap from your deck. You can only use each effect once per turn. Alright, then we have one Dracotail Malulu, one Urgula, and then one Dracotail Pan. Then we have the Despia, the branded part of the deck. So we have one Alibur Jester Despia, basically to search your spell/trap, one branded spell/trap. We have one Fallen to Albaz. This is basically like an interruption. If this card is no more special summon except during damage step, you can discard one card, fusion summon one fusion material from your extra deck using monsters on the field as fusion material, including this card, but you cannot use other materials you control as fusion material. You can only use this card, this effect once per turn. So this is basically like an interruption. You want to go into Mirror Jade with this on your opponent's turn or on your turn, depending, you know, how things go. But basically an interruption. That's why you only play that one. Then we have the 2 White Albaz, the Shampoo Albaz, 2 Fallen on a White Dragon. This card is a very, very good starter. You know, it's hard to hand trap this deck, so playing 2 of these cards is very, very good. Then we have 2 Blazing Cartesia, 1 Guy in Quim the Virtuous, 2 Incredible Ecclesia the Virtuous. Then we have 1 Bestial Magnamut, 3 Mo Charming Fallos in the main deck, so we want to stop our opponent going second, just in case. Then we have 1 Ketu Dracotail, 1 Rahu Dracotail, and 1 Branded Fusion. So we got the big fusion cards all at one, which is, you know, very, very surprising. I mean, the ban list is the ban list, but these cards are very, very powerful, and once they get going, it's really hard to get back to the game. So that's why all 3 of these are at one. Then we have 3 branded High Spirits, 1 branded Opening, 2 Fallen to Virtuous. So I'm surprised why they only play 2, maybe for deck space, but this card you definitely want to play it at 3. This is a very, very powerful card. Even other decks in the meta is splashing this card into their decks, you know, to get that snowball effect rolling and to get a lot of disruption. So 2 of these. Then we have 3 Forbidden Droplet. Droplet is everywhere in the format. Even Forbidden Crown is coming back to the format, so seeing Droplet is a no-brainer. 3 Super Poly. This card is taking over the meta too. Between the Fall of the Virtuous, Forbidden Droplet, Forbidden Crown, and Super Polymerization, all those quick plays are seeing, you know, a very good amount of gameplay in the meta right now, and you know, I can't be mad at it. Just super powerful spell cards, man. It's just Yu-Gi-Oh! In a nutshell. 1 Triple Attack to Silence, 1 Call by the Grave. Then we have the 1 Dracotail Sting and 1 Dracotail Flame. I don't see the Dracotail Horn. Maybe it's in the side deck, but yeah, it's in the side deck. So let's get to the extra deck. The extra deck, we have 2 Dracotail Arthur Lion. So this card right here is basically the main go-to boss that you want to go to and fusion into, you know, get your resources back and stuff like that. So this is the main boss monster. You have 1 Secretarion Dragon, 2 Albion the Branded Dragon, 1 Mirror Jade the Ice Blade Dragon. This is one of the most powerful cards in the extra deck from the branded side that you want to get into, and basically you play it in this deck, you get into it, and you cause a lot of disruption. Even the graveyard effect is somewhat hard to play around, and unless you play the right deck, you can't play around it. 1 Lubellion the Syrian Dragon, 1 Albalinus, 1 Granganol, 1 Titaniclad, 1 Rembrum, 2 the Dragon that devours the Dogma. So this card right here is very, very powerful. It can become unaffected, which is very, very the point of kind of playing this card. You get a tower, and then the graveyard effect where you can shuffle up 2 cards is very, very powerful. So This is a very powerful towers and a good disruption at the same time. Then you have the Chaos Star Source, and then you have the 1 Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon. By the side deck, there's 3 Mo Charming Perillia, 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring, 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, 2 Lightning Storm, 2 Triple Tactics Thrust, 1 Illusion Gate, and then the other Fallen and the Virtuous. So we also play 3. Then 1 Evenly Match, and then the 1 Dracotail Horn. So that is it for the first place branded Dracotail Houston Regional deck profile by Khalil Afeni. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. It's your boy I Grind Yu-Gi-Oh! More deck profiles on the way.